Actor and producer Lukas Gage has never been afraid to take risks, pushing boundaries on HBO's The White Lotus and Euphoria, co-writing and starring in the film Down Low, as well as memorable recurring roles in Netflix's You and FX's Fargo. But now, at age 30, Gage has taken his biggest leap yet in his memoir. It's called I Wrote This for Attention, a great title, where he yanks back the curtain on a life lived under the headlines, opening up about his sexuality, his family, and finding himself along the way. His memoir, he says, is chaotic, it's honest, and yeah, it's perfectly Lukas. And Lukas is right here on Prime. Welcome.
Dude, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
What I think is so interesting is that we've all seen your roles, and you're always playing someone else, right? A make-believe character. But in this is all you, right?
It's all me.
This is all about your childhood. You're going deep.
Yeah.
You're getting out there. Why did you want to do this?
It's a great question. I ask myself that every day.
You're like, what have I done?
What have I done? What did I do in my life? I have always wanted to write a book, and this opportunity came during the strike when I couldn't do any screenwriting, I couldn't do any acting. So this premature memoir was born. So I just said, I'm never gonna have a year to have this much free time. Might as well write that book.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you say it's premature because you're 30, but you've gone through a lot. You talk about addiction here. You're talking about coming out to your mom, which, like, I know it's a lot more traumatic than people think it is. You talk about a difficult relationship with your parents.
Yeah.
Was it helpful to go back, or was it maybe a little painful to go back?
I would say it's both. It was painful to relive those really traumatic events, especially with loss and dealing with death and some of the really heavy stuff in there. But I think it was helpful for me to reframe and take ownership of where were my shortcomings and where was I held responsible and my part in things. And so I think I have a better understanding of myself in the present now from looking back at my past.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about something called your borderline personality disorder.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
It's a borderline personality disorder is a cluster B personality disorder that is usually stemmed from trauma, or always stemmed from trauma. And in this book, you'll find all these crazy things that happen in my life, all these chaotic, impulsive, intense relationships, and ultimately it led me to a facility where I got this diagnosis, and you can kind of contextualize all these things that happened to me, and it kind of all makes sense and everything clicks.
Okay, let's go down a few lists of some of the projects you've been on, right? Smile 2, Companion, you've got upcoming projects like People We Meet on Vacation. Is there something that you feel because I feel like for you, we've seen you in so many different projects. Is there something that you feel like you haven't done yet that you really, really, really want to do?
Oh my God, so much. I mean, I feel like even like with People We Meet on Vacation and this other Netflix rom-com, I feel like last year was a lot of horror and a lot of thriller, and then I'm like, I'm going to do a lot of rom-coms now. I'm going to do a lot of, I'm constantly...
Each year is like its own little genre?
Yeah, it's its own little genre, own little thing, and I think I just want to continue to do that, but also have more leading parts for, not the stereotypical leading man that you see headlining a Netflix film, like I'm not the conventional choice. So I want to continue to push that forward, continue to have these quirky, out of the box characters.
I wonder, with this book now out, what would you tell little Lukas?
I would say, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad that you were a little bit crazy and impulsive and brash and audacious, because that led to where you are right now. And thank God you were that way. And don't be hard on yourself for it.
Well, you're proud of you. We're proud of you. Lukas Gage, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And remember that Lukas Gage's very raw memoir, I Wrote This for Attention. This is like the best.
The title's very good.
It's so good.
Come on. We just beat people to the punch with it.
It is out today and available wherever you purchase your books.